trend expert. Dana Isom Johnson joins the program. Dana, thanks for stopping by. And Etsy has become bigger and bigger, hasn't it? Since we first heard the buzzword Etsy, right?
Oh yeah, we celebrated our 20-year birthday this year. We have over 5 million sellers worldwide, over 100 million items for shoppers to discover. So we have indeed grown.
Absolutely. And today you're going to reveal the biggest holiday shopping trends, tips, and finding meaningful gifts for everyone on your list. So, is Etsy the spot? So, kind of go dive deeper into that for us.
Oh yeah, we are absolutely the spot. I think now more than ever, people are really stepping away from wanting to get the cookie cutter item. They want to find the item that is just for the person that they're gifting for, and that they really feel seen and that they bought this item just for them. So I'm so excited to tell you one of the top trends for this holiday season has without a doubt been Nona Holiday. So this is really channeling nostalgia and stepping back into grandma's kitchen to be inspired. One item that has really sparked a lot of interest are recipe related items. We saw a spike up 60%. So what does that mean? That means you have one of grandma's recipe cards, and you can take a picture of it and work directly with an Etsy seller. And they're going to transfer that handwriting onto a cutting board, onto a ceramic dish, onto a tea towel for you to cement that family memory for generations to come.
The sellers are so creative, aren't they? That's the big thing that
So
makes Etsy
creative.
so special is that you're not going to find something original like that anywhere else but Etsy.
No, it's the human touch. It's the human touch that you just can't compare to.
What else do you like that we could find as holiday gifts on Etsy?
Okay, so another major trend that I'm loving is called Supper Club. And Supper Club is about really decking out your tablescape and making your table feel and look as delicious as the food that you're serving. So when you think about that as a gift, think about like personalized wine charms, beautifully hand blown wine glasses, all of these items that really fit your hostess with the mostest and make them feel like you picked it just for them.
This sounds fantastic for sure, and it's stuff that they're going to be able to use. Not like sometimes we get holiday gifts, right, Dana, and we're like, okay, they're just going to go. They'll end up in the attic, or they'll end up maybe
Oh,
being
that's the
returned.
worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Yeah, no, we're gonna claim right now that we're stepping away from that and we're stepping into the personal and the unforgettable items that are gifted.
All right. What other trends?
Okay, another trend that I'm loving, this one is a bit surprising. This is called Gothmas. So Gothmas is about bringing the dark and moody and celestial into your space, into your decor, and even the gifts, your face.
Yeah, I'm just intrigued to learn more. I love when I learn new things. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so Gothmas, I don't want you to think Halloween. We're gonna keep Halloween in October. Gothmas is about being more sophisticated. So this is about bringing lots of velvets into the space, and again, being inspired by celestial themes. So when you think about gifts, how can you get um horoscope themed candles or jewelry or all of these items that are channeling the moon and the stars? And again, not being afraid to invite these dark colors or deep velvet materials into your decor.
Okay. It's a very, very intriguing trend. Is that one of your trends, Dana?
Well, I work hand in hand with my team and we are fully database. So this is not a personal thing. This is what Etsy shoppers are actually searching for. So I always lead with the data.
Oh, yeah, the data is what's selling, right? Okay, so what other trends?
Okay, so another trend I'm loving is Nutcracker core. So this
Ooh.
is on the complete opposite spectrum. Nutcracker core is about being inspired not only by actual nutcrackers, but also the ballet performance in general. So we're seeing a lot of bows being put on holiday decor. lots of velvet, and of course, lots of these nutcracker themes. So I actually just worked with a seller who makes nutcracker hair claws. So they've got really beautiful little ballet slippers and nutcrackers on the hair claw. So that's a great item for the young Gen Z girlies, and really having fun and allowing yourself to be more playful with gifts.
Absolutely. I'm thinking about this and I'm saying, okay. And is this surprise you working with all these sellers, the trends and what really sells when you might have, as I'm sure you're a marketer in so many ways, you definitely are, that you're blown away by what sells and what might not sell and what builds this huge
Absolutely.
trend. You're like, what just happened? I didn't expect this.
Exactly. But you know what? There are so many factors to consider that are shaping how people are shopping, what's happening in the world, what people are watching on television. All of these things affect what we're purchasing and what we're searching for. So I love getting the surprises of when I'm working with my team and the data comes in and we're like, oh my gosh, people are loving this. So it's always refreshing and just eye-opening to see what's exciting our shoppers.
What if you're in the creative side and said, I want to be an Etsy, I want to be successful as an Etsy seller. What do you think are the
Okay.
components to make money on Etsy and be successful and almost create a career on Etsy?
Sure. So I think there's one thing also to consider upfront. There is no one size fits all to success on Etsy. We have so many levels of business owners, whether you're doing it as a side job, whether you want to turn this into a full-fledged business, whether you're a college student and you just want to make some extra income. There's so many levels of success. But number one, lead with your creativity. Our Etsy sellers are ahead of the trends because they don't have to worry about following, the guidelines of a brand director or a creative director. They are leading with their creativity, which is what makes our platform stand out and really allow shoppers to find the most unique items in the world because they're leading with their creativity. And again, like if you are looking to grow your business, I encourage you to follow our channels like our Etsy Success on Instagram, where we are constantly giving our seller community tips and tricks of how to grow their business.
I love it. See, I give me one more trend. I just had to ask that because I have a marketing agency and I
Yeah.
am always intrigued in the B2C business and looking at
Yeah.
specifically how does this happen? And everyone, I think it's the biggest thing is building your own community, building a
Hmm.
know, like, and trust, and creating a product as service to reach your audience. That's the key thing. And if
Yeah.
you're a creative, there's no stopping you, it sounds like.
No. Exactly. And again, it is really leading with your personal creativity because even back to what we were talking about earlier, the mindset of shoppers is shifting. We are shifting to leading with our personal taste, with our with personal expression and wanting to find things that we identify with and not following the masses.
Absolutely. Okay. One more trend before we finish up. Would it be?
Okay, final trend is going to be Playhouse. And Playhouse is all about just that being playful, adding in loads of color. This is your color dopamine fix. This is a moment for you to mix those prints, mix those stripes, the colors, and be playful. When you think about that as gifts, this is choosing items that are like ceramics, but that have a cartoonish like shape and vibe. Hair clips for Gen Z that look like hot dogs or nutcrackers, or anything that's fun and steps outside the box and allows you to show your personal expression.
All right. Where is the best place people can connect with you, Dana?
Yeah, well, first come to Etsy.com to see all these incredible items that I've been speaking about. And then I also share my own personal Etsy pics as well on my Instagram, Dana Isom Johnson.
We appreciate it. Happy holidays, and thanks again for all the great tips.
Happy holidays to you too.
You're listening and watching The Neil Haley